Well, hello gang. Welcome to a new game. This is Among Trees. I've actually had the pleasure of having this game in the closed alpha state, but now it is out in early access on the Epic Games Store if you want to go and pick it up for yourself. This game is, in my opinion, incredibly beautiful, and while it's in a rough early state because, early access, is very, very good so far. I enjoy these stunning visuals and everything else about it, but instead of hearing me just talk about it, we'll go ahead and start playing it. We're gonna go ahead with we'll go with an easy for now, just to show you what guy's the game. And yes, just like the Lone Dark, there are bears. I'll post another video later discussing Among Trees as well, if you guys are interested in that. But for now, we're just gonna hop in and start playing. Let me just bring the settings up real quick. Graphics, medium probably is fine. I could go for high if I want, but I enjoy those frames. Anyway, yes. In case you're wondering, it's a beautiful game. So when you start out, there's a few things you're going to want to take care of to begin with, and that's getting your cabin put back together. There's a lot of things you can grab in the game. Most of them have this nice little grabbing animation. Some of them don't. But anyway, you're going to need to get some sticks and fur put together to begin with. You have a very generous sprint bar, by the way. And you just come up here, you can just press T to note the items, and you can see just how much more stuff you need to get. Thankfully, there's a lot of stuff right close by next to your house. As you start the game, the map is actually quite large. At first, it's not going to feel very large, but trust me, it is definitely expansive. There's a lot to go explore and find. Sticks over here, yep. Food is going to be a little difficult at first, probably, depending on your difficulty that you pick for the first couple of days. But it's not too big of a deal. The other thing to note is you are going to want to get this cabin built before night falls, otherwise you will die very quickly. As you can see, I finally got the requisite materials, so I can just come on back over, have a look at it, and build. And look at that, you've got yourself a cabin. So it starts out with, you come in here, you have a spot to save the game, you have a little storage chest. You have a bed. I'm going to go ahead and note the cooking room, and we're going to go ahead and start collecting items for that. Needs driftwood, so we're going to head to the creek. If you don't know the map yet, that's okay. I'm not trying to do a full map reveal or anything like that, but because I've played the game some, I know where in the general vicinity to go for a few of the items. Getting all the bolts for this will probably be a couple-day process though, because bolts can be a little hard to find to begin with. But we're going to head on down to the creek in a roundabout little way and get some stuff. Now the sprint bar, you see that little red bit on it? That red bit is in reference to when you start burning energy, which if you look on the right, you can see my statuses. Got hunger, sleep, warmth, and then my general health. I've discovered that being cold in this game is such a quick killer. Being cold will kill you faster than being cold in Interloper in the Long Dark. Once you reach cold in the Long Dark, you've got about 5 hours before you die. 3 before you get hypothermia, I believe, or maybe it's only 2 before you get hypothermia, but you've got a lot of time before you get hypothermia, and then even more so before you die. In Among Trees, that is not the case. Once you're cold, it's you don't go for much longer. Also, these rocks are a little sticky, so I'd recommend sticking to the land a little bit more so as we hunt our driftwood here. We're also going to need some more fir planks, but there's a couple of good spots to go for that, which we're about to head to. In the upper right corner of the screen, wants me to check my backpack. There you go. I checked my backpack. On the upper right hand corner of the screen, you'll notice we get a little time of day indicator. Let you know when the sun's rising, when it's day, when the sun is setting, and when it's night. Obviously, night is super heckin' cold. So you get better equipment. Beehive over there. Anyway, the game is very beautiful. It has a what I would consider somewhat unique art style. It's similar in concept anyway to the Long Dark, is because the Long Dark uses that painterly sort of aesthetic. This game is kind of similar, but it's in a different vein. As you can see, everything is, well, it's sort of cartoony, but it's not. I guess the best way to describe it would almost be like Firewatch to a degree, if you've ever played that game. Anyway, we're just hunting some more driftwood and hopefully some bolts. There's a little wreckage over here we can go check out. Might be some driftwood on the other side of the creek over there. We'll see in a minute. There may be some over here. Anyway, I basically advocate for sprinting most of the time. Just let it recover. And avoid bears. You'll know when a bear or another unhelpful creature is around. Right under up top in the center where you see pre-alpha, it'll give you a little eye icon to show if you're visible or not, and if you can hide. You can kind of crouch past them sometimes, but it's a little sketch. Alright, there's a lot of goodies up here, and you're going to be tempted to get all of the goodies to begin with. Don't. You're going to fill up your backpack too quickly. What you do whenever you find one of these, though, is you can find blueprints. I've just found a lockpick blueprint, which is a good find. We'll take the turnip seeds and the nails. It's not exactly what we're looking for yet. We do need the fir planks, so I will take those. You can bust these up once you get a hatchet. We're looking for bolts, though. We'll probably have to visit a few of these to find any. Old rags are good too. I'll take those to begin with as well. But yeah, you don't want to take everything. Pretty sure I already searched this one, but we'll just triple check. I didn't, and we'll take those beet seeds. Alright, we missed a plank over here. Makes me question, did I even search this pile? I probably did. I did. Okay. Alright, so this is one little section. We might have a little bit more time to look a little bit abroad up here. We still want to find our driftwood. We only need one more driftwood though, so it's not too big of a deal. The game uses its fog, I guess you could call this, with the light rays or the god rays very well, I think. It makes for very beautiful scenery, in my opinion. I've known that people have complained about it a little bit though, so it's kind of down to your individual taste. It'll depend on that a lot. They're currently using it as a performance boon, as the game is in a pretty unoptimized state at the moment. So this just reduces the amount of rendered items, I guess you could say. So it does help a little bit with that. As you can see, it's still day, so we're not too worried about, you know, being far away from home or anything like that. Might be a bear over here, I can't remember. I believe this is a cave though. Once we get a pickaxe, we can come mining. Different goodies and stuff. Yep, it's our cave. We'll leave the cave alone for now. Can't eat beets yet, you have to cook them, but I'm still collecting them anyway. The ambience in this game with the different music, the birds and everything, it's very peaceful. It's quite enjoyable. It's a great game, especially if you're playing on the easier modes for just relaxing, enjoying yourself, having a good time. As you can see, the sun has begun to set now if we look in the upper right hand corner, so it's probably a good time to go home. I know I'm late to the party. I'm pretty sure every other major YouTuber's already uploaded 20,000 videos on the game so far. I was dumb and hadn't actually prepared any videos. I actually kind of got a little bit off guard by the game going early access when it did, because it was kind of just unannounced. It just kind of happened. But it's all good. see the sun is setting in its fiery magnificence. Just soak in the scenery and the colors. It's very beautiful, very relaxing. Reminds me of actually hiking through the woods on my own. FJRD Interactive has definitely knocked it out of the park so far. They're a very small team, so updates take quite a bit of time to come through, but it's worth it. And yes, when I get time, I'll make my comparison video as well when it comes to Among Trees. Comparing it to The Long Dark and how each game fits. I want to hurry back before night truly does fall though, or else we're going to start getting really cold. We only got some of our driftwood, none of our bolts so far, and some fir planks, but that's okay. I want to be careful not to fill up this box too much. I want it to hold some of our other items. Just gonna eat till we're full, and let's enjoy the night by sleeping through it so we don't freeze to death. This game has a lot of great mechanics already built into it, which we'll go over as we get to each one. Anyway, let's continue day 2 of our adventures. We're going to finish up collecting that driftwood, hopefully. Sticks are very useful to collect. You use them to keep your cooking station full. You can cook items. I always like to collect a lot of those, because as soon as you get the cooking room, it takes a lot of sticks. It really does. Thankfully, stuff cooks very quickly, so... The button mushrooms, I would always recommend getting, as well as the golden cantriels, or however you pronounce that. I probably butchered it. Definitely recommend getting those. Alright, here we are, down at the creek side again. There should be some driftwood up along the creek over here, or on the other side. Yep, there we go. There's that last piece of driftwood that we need. Alright, now we're going to go head up to another area for collecting more wood. Some more fir planks, and hopefully some bolts as well. Most games I can run on high settings, but this game, due to its unoptimized state, if I bump it up to high, it feels a little low framey, maybe about 25 to 35 frames. Depends on how much it dips. I'm just gonna head up the hill here. Oh, another button shroom, thank you. Good food, good stuff. I'm gonna hunt and cast about somewhere around up this rise, or maybe it's the next one. Not quite sure. Another. May have missed it. I don't know. It's okay. Ooh. We'll need this for the crafting room. Somewhere up here we've got another spot to... Should be able to see it somewhere through the trees at some point. Perhaps I've gone off course. Oh well. It's okay. We can still explore. It'll be fine. Got a bird up there. Beehive, don't want to get too close to that, they hurt. It's a very beautiful game. Quite peaceful and relaxing. Ah, here it is. I knew it was up here. Hopefully we'll find some bolts. Nope, just some nails. Some fur planks though. Every item's useful, but we'll have to come back for the others as we have limited carry space at the moment. No one has bolts, man. It's kind of annoying. Well, I guess I can grab those nails though, because we already got a stack of those started. Once I get the crafting room, we go, got our pickaxe. And that looks like just about everything for the most part here. Head down to the creek. Sometimes you can find some stuff down by the creek too. Besides just driftwood. And these boxes, once we get an axe, we can bust open. And do some fishing once we get a fishing rod. And yes, the game has cattails too. They cannot be eaten raw, but they can be cooked. Unlike the long dark, they're the greatest snack of all time. It's still morning, we haven't even crossed the line into day yet. Got plenty of time to be out and about exploring. We head toward the sun. Just want to keep in mind how far we've gone. We don't want to go too far to a point where we can't return easily before nightfall. But hopefully we'll find some bolts over here. There we go. There's some bolts. Got a water can blueprint now. Good. Just need 3 more bolts, which are going to be a little hard to collect all of. Oop, got the old rags, I will take that. We'll probably have enough fur after this as well. Would hope. All of these items are good, by the way. But I don't want to overflow my inventory space until we can get some more things built. So it looks like finding bolts is going to be my hardest thing so far. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Start heading back towards home. There's another couple of spots around the other side heading up and around where I can find some loot and hopefully some bolts as well. At this point we'll have plenty of fur planks too, and we've got all the driftwood we need. Just let that stamina bar recharge. Hello, burbs. The bunny rabbit. And some more FUD. Ooh, don't want to get stung. Pretty sure we already found this one, but if we didn't, ooh, we might not have. We may actually get some more bolts. I don't remember this one yet. Unless we did, but it's okay. Oh, we didn't. Oh, look at that. Bolts. Oh, we're in business, man. I just need one more set of bolts. If we don't find them here, there's another good spot to go find them. Nails. I can't say no to that. Pretty sure we checked this one to begin with, but you know. It's okay. Alrighty. Got all the fur plank in the world. We just need one more bolt. Getting off this hillside up here is a little annoying, but not undoable. If you find the correct path down, I think it's this way. Yep, it's this way. Still daytime, so if we have enough time, we should be able to actually wing around the back of the cabin and head up the other direction and maybe find our last bolt. I'd hope so. If not, we'll get it on day 3. But we should have plenty of time. Don't see any other driftwood here, not that we need it though. We've already got our 3 pieces, but we'll head up the creek a little section here and just make sure. Nope, I don't see anything. Okay. Ah, see, I've been running for too long. The game is very good at letting you know what you're doing wrong. Unless you want to burn your precious, precious Z's. Chicory. There we go. Alright, so we just need one more set of bolts. Should be one of those little things right up back here. We don't run into Mr. Bear. Oh, we can get some. Hopefully. If we get lucky. Alright, where's our blueprint? Did we miss getting the blueprint at the other place? No, we didn't. We got the watering can. Okay. Where's the blueprint around here? Or is there one here? I don't know if there's a blueprint at every single site. There is at most of them. But I'm not seeing it here. Sadly, no bolts in that pile. No bolts in there. Sad day. Is there only the 2 piles? Nope, there's one right down there too. Okay. Dang, no bolts. Okay, so we're gonna have to extend our search. Get that last bolt. Don't know if we have time to go this far to get to the next one, but we'll find out. Oh no, it's nighttime, yeah. Darn. I really wanted to get it done today, but it's okay. Well, it's not nighttime yet, it's just sundown time, but I don't want to range too far away, because if we can't get back in time, we die! So, we'll head on back. Oh, stickies. More stickies. There we go. Alright, let's eat some food. Then we can sleep. Oh, we gotta wait till nighttime. Oh, we're close. Alright. Let's just have a look at bolts. Where are we with that? 3. Yeah, we need 4. Got plenty of fur though. We've got 28. Got nails. How many nails do we need for the next one? Or the crafting? We need 1 more stump moss. We need the steel wire, which is plenty of close by, and 12 fur planks. This one required how much fur? 12. Okay. Got 28, so we got more than enough of that. We got the driftwood. After that, we want the crafting room and then the storage attic, probably. Which requires the full 28. But we'll head up on that later. Very pretty when night falls, and we actually have a little bit of time to stay outside. We want to. We got a Nore lumber outfit, which doesn't have a description yet. No cold resistance though. Got a backpack. We'll make more clothes when we find the blueprints. Ah, you can tell night is coming. The sun is setting. The golden rays are being eaten up by the blue and purple. It's very beautiful. We'll wait till the aurora comes out if we can. The clouds whisk by. I see you sticks hiding over here. Come on, I see the stars coming out. We're getting close. Oh, it's nighttime now. Our temperature should start to drop. Maybe we'll get to see some aurora. The lightning bugs have come out. Where's the aurora? Have to be later for that? I don't think so. Oh, there we are. See the ice along the edge of my screen? Starting to get cold. Beginnings of the aurora. There we go. You can see we're starting to freeze. But we can see the aurora. So it's not very pronounced yet. It does get much better than this. And you can hear my teeth chattering. Should probably head in though. We're not going to be out long enough for this to get really good, I don't think. I can try. Hold on. Eat this to give me a little bit of temperature. We'll wait until we're a little bit further down on temp. Because we might actually get some good aurora if we wait a little bit longer. Maybe. Perhaps not. It's there. It's not super pretty yet. There it goes. Alrighty, well that's gonna do it. Let's go get some sleep. And here we are at day 3. Save the game. Well, that's been it for this episode. I've been Lonelywolf. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you guys in the next one.